Alright, back to the final part of Back to the Future. She takes 6 months to play a game, and people get on... Well, I guess I didn't take 6 months to play it since, it was a little delayed in coming out. But I did. It's been out for months, and I've been taking too long. Well, here we go. Out of Time, the final chapter of the Back to the Future game. The good one, not the Nintendo one. Out of Time. Looking around Emmett's lab here. Potatoes! Okay. We've seen all of this. Then there's Marty. Yay, Marty. Ring! Ring!
Hello?
Marty! You're awake! Good!
Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back at the lab to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah. Is that good?
Good. It's fantastic. Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn.
What?
It's Edna.
But...
Uh-oh.
Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up.
Edna's not on our side. Okay. Loading. 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 Yay! Whoa.
Jeez, Doc. Watch out. You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So, how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today.
Yeah,
so is
evil.
that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Yeah.
Doc?
I
Evil
realized
Doc.
that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc,
It was science.
you can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Forget you.
Even if you screw up Emmett's chances at the expo, there's no way he'll give up science now. He's too committed.
You don't know me like I do. After he fails at the expo, he'll be in need of comfort. And Edna's already arranged a romantic little trip up to the lake.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Haven't I? I guess we'll both find out. One thing's for sure, Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No. Ah! What the hell?
No kidding.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. I wasn't watching. We're gonna have to grab the static accumulator. Where'd the static accumulator go? I don't see it, do you? Oh, there it is. This is easy. Oh, no, it's not.
On.
Give me that.
Here, little static thingy.
Oof. What the hell? Climb up the lamppost to get this thing.
Gotcha!
Whee!
Oh! Oh!
Okay, more loading screen. Thank you for that. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there we go.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wonders, wonder on display. Because the future is coming today.
Then it's not the future anymore. I'm confused.
Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her. I found a loophole. What kind of loophole? Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know. All right.
Secrets.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth? Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Yes, I do.
The future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
Yay, future! Alright. Let's find Emmett's booth. How much you want to bet Emmett's the one with trouble at it? Emmett's booth is the one with trouble at it. Yeah.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Callahan.
What's she up
She
to?
doing here?
Well, Miss Strickland here seems to think,
You should step aside and let the officer do his duty, now.
I think I should punch you in the teeth.
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
The electrokinetic levitator was Emmett's idea. I just helped. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
how do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl Sagan last night.
He knows
I found out
everything.
who Harry Callahan really is, and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Harry?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist! A foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo!
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
Come here.
There's no proof. You have no proof.
Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose. But she's been getting some clout in town, ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
I know, because
And my future
stuff.
depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's going to start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law.
Well, she's a total
I'll
jerk.
dig something up.
You do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
I don't know.
Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Niet.
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett.
Is niet being communists around here
And do
anywhere.
something about Edna.
I don't like her. Not one at all bit. Well, at least Trixie's here. She's nice. And pretty.
Great.
And
Hi,
brighter
Trixie.
than stereotype would
Talking
have
to
you
you,
believe.
kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know. Now, what can I do you for?
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
Yeah,
I wish
ask
there
the booth
was,
babe. She
but
can
I'm
help.
just
Yeah,
amused.
sure.
All we can do is inspire people.
Inspire me.
Okay, you're amused. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well,
Maybe it doesn't take effect right away. You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Me too.
let me think. Yeah, he wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah, uncle or something?
Something.
Or something. So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea.
Hate Glass House.
You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Duteau himself.
Duteau?
Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, we're kind of like family now, you know?
Dang.
Thanks.
That'll set us for tickets for life.
Already told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again. From your point
Good
of
one,
view.
Marty. Good try.
He didn't tell you anything.
Alright.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Okay. Where's Emmett?
Now, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh, yes.
A potted plant.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
Goodness.
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Hey, don't walk off with the recording plant. It's the only one I got.
Aw, but I need it. Oh well. Let's go look around some more.
Hiya, folks.
Hello. Talk to you later, Ice Waterman. Iceman? What the heck am I talking about? Where's my tickets? There's my tickets. Why did it go back into inventory when I clicked? I'm confused and a little scared.
To the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Really?
This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
Fortunately, it fits in my pocket. I shop at Guybrush Pants Emporium. Alright. Red button. I push the button, you know
In
push
the
it.
house of the future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished daily by guns.
Goodness.
Ah, it's wax.
What, you thought they'd put real fruit in here? Seriously?